Success is 99% failure. A business that makes nothing but money is a poor business. When everything seems to be going against you, remember that the airplane takes off against the wind, not with it. The only real mistake is the one from which we learn nothing. Nothing is particularly hard if you divide it into small jobs. You can't learn in school what the world is going to do next year. Most people spend more time and energy going around problems than in trying to solve them. Any man who thinks he can be happy and prosperous by letting the government take care of him better take a closer look at the American Indian. Coming together is the beginning. Keeping together is progress. Working together is success. If money is your hope for independence, you will never have it. The only real security that a man can have in this world is a reserve of knowledge, experience, and ability. Anyone who stops learning is old, whether at 20 or 80. Anyone who keeps learning stays young. Don't find fault, find a remedy. Anybody can complain. Any man can learn anything he will, but no man can teach except to those who want to learn. The short successes that can be gained in a brief time and without difficulty are not worth much. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you rewrite. You say, I started out with practically nothing, but that isn't correct. We all start with all there is. It's how we use it that makes things possible. Failure is only the opportunity more intelligently to begin again. You can't build a reputation on what you are going to do. My best friend is the one who brings out the best in me. Obstacles are those frightful things you see when you take your eyes off your goals. Vision without execution is just hallucination. Thinking is the hardest work there is, which is probably the reason so few engage in it. Any customer can have a car painted any color that he wants so long as it is black. Quality means doing it right when no one is looking. The whole secret of a successful life is to find out what is one's destiny to do and then do it. When Henry Ford decided to produce his famous V8 motor, he chose to build an engine with the entire 8 cylinders cast in one block and instructed his engineers to produce a design for the engine. The design was placed on paper, but the engineers agreed to a man that it was simply impossible to cast an 8-cylinder engine block in one piece. Ford replied, "Produce it anyway." If there is any one secret of success, it lies in the ability to get the other person's point of view and see things from that person's angle as well as from your own. To do more for the world than the world does for you, that is success. If everyone is moving forward together, then success takes care of itself. There is no disgrace in honest failure. There is disgrace in fearing to fail. The way to learn to do things is to do things. The way to learn a trade is to work at it. Success teaches how to succeed. Begin with the determination to succeed, and the work is half done already. Givers have to set limits because takers rarely do. Everything comes to him who hustles while he waits. There is one rule for the industrialist, and that is, make the best quality of goods possible at the lowest cost possible, paying the highest wages possible. Before everything else, getting ready is the secret of success. Henry Ford, July 30th, 1863 to April 7th, 1947, was an American industrialist, the founder of the Ford Motor Company, and sponsor of the evolution of the assembly line technique of mass manufacturing. Although Ford did not invent the automobile or the assembly line, he developed and manufactured the first automobile that many middle-class Americans could afford. In doing so, Ford converted the automobile from an expensive curiosity into a practical conveyance that would deeply impact the landscape of the 20th century. His introduction of the Model T automobile revolutionized transportation and American industry. As proprietor of the Ford Motor Company, he became one of the richest and best-known people in the planet. Thanks for watching.